I'm in the tub because I made a mistake. Because I plan on playing live someday at probably a senior center. I want to go try out some leather pants. Because that's what rock and roll guys do. I went to the thrift store because I own RME interfaces. All I can afford is the thrift store for my leather pants. It was raining like crazy outside. I found some. They look like they might be a little bit small, but I could still squeeze into them. The rain when I was coming back from the thrift store caused the leather in the pants to shrink. I knew I was gonna have to do some hair removal and then some lotioning. It's something rock and roll guys have to deal with. Sometimes our heinies are a little bit too hairy. That's right, I said heiny. This is a family-friendly channel. That's also why I'm wearing clothing on the upper half. If you buy some leather pants in order to look like your favorite 80s hardcore rock and roll guy, that's what I like. I like the 80s rock and roll. I live in the 80s and early 90s, not the Nirvana era, when everything started going into this weird depressing pile of music. But I'm talking about the real rock and roll solos. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Real musicianship. They knew how to play. They played with an attitude, with a ferocity, I suspect, that was brought on by their pants, which usually look too tight. So if you're a red-blooded rock and roll guy, you're high in the quarters, maybe slightly hairy. Everyone has hair on their backside. Some people just have a lot less of it. They may wax it. They may do other hair removal techniques. Nair. You know what Nair is, right? It's a lotion. Yeah. I should have used a hair removal technique other than a razor. It wasn't a good idea. Razor I didn't use enough lotion or something, or shaving cream. I got a rash. I have pimples all over my hindquarters. I'm concerned about it. If I were playing a show anytime soon, before this rash heals, think about the audience. You're up on the stage. The audience is looking up. You turn around to adjust your amplifier and your tight leather pants. A bunch of pimples on it looks like cellulite when viewed through overly tight leather pants on someone's rear end. It's not. It's pimples. It's pimples from razor burn. Guitars are too skinny to get cellulite. Everyone knows that. So here I am with some lotion water. You have to get rose hip water. That's what those hippies put in their baths. Rose hips.